Hello lads, I'm Rumours and welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video we're going to be talking about Sunderland Clearout. Basically, the retain list has been published and we do have some transfer rumours to talk about today in this video. I know this is coming a bit late, but I've been really busy recently, so I haven't been able to upload this video. But it's finally here and I'm going to talk about these today and give my opinion. So, Sunderland's retain list is on the screen right now, as you can see. And this is for the 2018-2019 season. And so, the people who will be leaving on the 30th of June will be Billy Jones, Mark Wilson and Kazenga Luwa. Then three first team players will be leaving the club. Basically, they're not needed in Sunderland's eyes, but these three players, in my opinion, would have been three players that I would have wanted to kept hold of, to be fair. I think Luwa in League One would have took that league alight and done really well up front for us. Mark Wilson is a solid centre back on his day, and our defence has been shaky to begin with. So we'd do Mark Wilson might have been decent as centre back or left back if he can play in League One. Also Billy Jones, I'm a bit upset about that one. Cause he's done well for Sunderland in the past and stuff, so I don't know what I really feel about him leaving. But at the end of the day, these three players have left, and I mean, it is Sunderland clear out. We do need to clear out the squad as well as obviously Stuart Donald has done a lot of work behind the scenes, sorry. So yeah, it needed to happen. But them are the three first team players that have left. And the young players are Tom Beadling, which I would have liked to kept hold of. Beadling, I thought he could be a good centre-back in the future for us, but obviously they just decided to get rid of him. I think he went to Dunfermline, if I remember correctly. Gene Yves-Porum, Josh Robson, James Talbot and Daniel Wright also depart. So them players have left, and to be honest, apart from Beadling, I'm not really bothered about all the others. So yeah, they'll leave. And also John O'Shea has left Sunderland AFC. I mean, he needed to go for a while, in my opinion. He's getting on now. I think he's 37, 38, something like that, if I remember correctly. But yeah, he needed to leave the club. He's getting on now. He's not the same centre back that he used to be. But the one thing I do want to see, if John O'Shea's not going to hear this, but if he does, I just want to thank John O'Shea for everything he's done for the club. Honestly, he's been from start to finish. He's been a decent, solid centre-back for us. You know, he come from Manchester United, and he's done well for us, obviously. He's never been beaten by the Mags as well, which is even better. But he made 256 appearances for us, and he done well. I thank John O'Shea for the work he's done here, but I feel like it's time for him to move on, for our clear out, to be able to build something at Sunderland and get back to where we need to be. So, the players that we have kept at Sunderland are the players under the age of 24, Joe Lasoro, Sam Brotherington, Lee Connolly, Jack Diamond, Elliot Embleton, Owen Gamble, Lyndon Gooch, Jake Hackett, George Honeyman, Denver Hume, Donald Love, Joshua Manja, Benjamin Mbunga Kimpioka, Patrick McNair, Luke Molyneux, Andrew Nelson, Ethan Robson, Connor Shields, Alexander Story, Maximilian Streicher, Brandon Taylor, Michael Wood and Jacob Young, and also Mumba, who is not on that list, but he is retained. He is still at the club. It's just because he's under the age of 18, I think it is, he's not on that list, but he's still there as well. But a couple of players on that list that we could be losing, unfortunately, is where is he? McNair. Patrick McNair could be leaving. I mean, he's got a lot of interest, mainly Brighton. Brighton's massively interested in grabbing McNair. I think at the minute they've got a £7.5 million bid in for him. So yeah, we could be losing McNair. That's a massive blow for us. I would have loved to keep hold of him. I mean, we still could keep hold of him, but at the minute it looks likely that he's going to be leaving the club. Also, I do know Sheffield Wednesday was interested in George Honeyman, so he could leave. And I think there was some interest in Gooch as well. I'm not sure what clubs, but there was some interest in him as well. So we could see Honeyman and Gooch maybe leave, but it's not likely for them to leave, but they could during the summer if the right amount comes in for them players. And then the players over the age of 24 who have been retained. So Fabio Borini and Jermaine Lens are retained at the minute, but on July the 1st they are going to be getting a permanent move away. Fabio Borini is going to be going to AC Milan. I believe that's for 5.25 million, if I remember correctly. And then Jermaine Lens is going to Benfica for, I believe, 5 million. If I remember correctly, I believe it is £5 million that deal was. But the players we will be keeping are Lee Catamore, Papi Delaborgi, Wabi Kadri, Lemaine Cornet, Adam Matthews, Aidan McGeady, Callum McManaman, Didier Ndong, Brian Oviedo, Jack Rodwell, Robin Reiter, Jason Stale and Duncan Watmore. Delaborgi could be leaving, there is some interest in him. Same as Kadri, he could be leaving as well. I'm sure Torino are interested in Wabi Kadri at this moment in time. Didier and Ndong could be leaving as well. I cannot remember the club off by heart, but there is a club interested in Ndong. And the players who we really need to get rid of is Jack Rodwell. Like, he just needs to get out of this club. What a waste of space that bloke is, honestly. He needs to leave. But yeah, guys, that is the retain list for Sunderland in 2018. Obviously, you could see some of these players leave in the future as well. It's not guaranteed that all these players are going to stay. But yeah, that is the retain list. Now we're going to move on to the transfers. These are the transfer rumours that Sunderland have at the moment. And the first one is goalkeeper Lee Robinson. Obviously, Jason Stale and Reiter had a terrific season. Terrific? Horrific season last season. And apparently we are linked with the Dunfermline keeper Robinson. Gonna be honest, I don't actually know who he is. But, I mean, you can't get much worse than Stale and Reiter, can you? So, I'd take any keeper at the minute that's better than them two. And then on to the next one, who is the centre-back Nathan and Noah. Obviously, he was a Sunderland player in the 2010-2011 campaign. And honestly, I'd love if he returned to Sunderland. I think he's a quality centre-back. He is a free agent at the minute as well, which could be quite decent. Like, honestly, Noah is a solid centre-back. He honestly is a solid centre-back, so I'd take him back at Sunderland and bolster our defence a bit more. Then the next person is Toto Nsila, I think. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that name. But he is a Shrewsbury centre-back. And yeah, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know who he is either. But, I mean, we do need centre-backs that's going to improve our defence, so if we're linked with him, then he might be decent, you know. He may be decent. The next player is Clark Robinson. Scotland under 21 is a free transfer as well. And yeah, I'll take a right back. I mean, we've just got rid of Billy Jones, so we do need another right back. But personally, I'd play Adam Matthews. I think Adam Matthews isn't that bad of a player, in my opinion. So, he may be a backup. Oh no, he's a centre back. What the hell am I talking about? But he's another centre back. Doesn't matter. I thought it said right back. But another centre back to bulk our squad. The next player is the right wing Marcus Madison. I have heard about this guy. Being linked with Sunderland. And apparently he's quite decent. Apparently he's got some skills, a bit like McGeady and stuff. And he may be decent for us. I think he's quite pacey as well, which I think Jack Ross is looking at. I think he wants to try and have a pacey attack for Sunderland. So, yeah, he may be decent. On to the next player, who is Dylan McGooch. He was linked as well. I remember him being linked with us as well. He's also a free transfer, which is interesting. And he's also meant to be quite decent in that centre mid, quite attacking-minded midfielder. Which we need really. We need to get some attacking in our side. Another centre mid, John McGinn. There's a £3 million price tag, and he's also got interest from Celtic. So another target for us. Left wing Lewis Morgan, a Celtic winger. We did put a loan bid in for him, but we'll have to wait and see what comes back from that. And then the next player is Hakeem Adelukan, who I'm not sure who he is, but he's 21 years old and he's in League One, and well, we are really, and apparently he's decent. So decent indeed. And the other guy is Lyle Tyler. League One experience striker as well. 18 goals last season, which we do need. We need some goals, we need some experience in our side. So I'd take that indeed. And the other forward who is down the bottom is Gavin Reilly, and he's from St Mirren as well. So obviously Jack Ross linked with a few St Mirren players, because obviously he just come from there. But yeah guys, that is where I'm going to leave this video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribing to you around here as well. Twitter and Twitch in the description down below. Be sure to go and follow me over there. Hope you have enjoyed this video. All the transfer talk and retain list of Sunderland today. All the news up to date. And yeah guys, I shall catch you guys later.